Hey, you guys, this is Rashad Oates for News, Views, and Conversations. Just wanted to pop in real quick and give you a little bit of what took place at the Donald Trump parade. There was a No Kings protest outside of his parade that was a total flop for him. His parade was a total flop, which is great news. That's what we need. That's what we want to show him that we are not trying to be ruled by no kings. His parade was a total flop. It was supposed to be in line with his birthday. He was trying to do the thing like how China and I guess Russia, how their military salute, the dictators. He's trying so hard to be like the other countries. We're like, this is not working. This is America Jack. We don't want no kings. We don't want no totalitarian system. We ain't doing none of that. No tyrants, no dictators. His parade was a total flop. It looks like he probably had more of his people that showed up January 6, 2020 at storming the Capitol, his MAGA maggots. It looks like he had more of them at the storming of the Capitol than he did have at his parade. It was a total disaster. So I'm so glad that while he was trying to have this stage parade that he wanted us all to witness and take notice and salute him, it didn't happen. I'm glad that we had the No Kings protest to shrink what he was trying to get done. He's also mad at Pete Hegseth because he was supposed to be the one that was, managing the whole thing, setting it up, being over the whole parade thing for him, and it was a total flop. I think they said he said something to the fact of, the tone was off. Well, dude, you set the tone. You set the tone. That's why your parade was a flop. If you treat people right, then maybe you would have had a good turnout. If you were good to this country, if you were good to the people in this country, then the tone would have been great for you. But you set the tone yourself, which is why your parade was a flop. And the No Kings protest went off without a hitch. I think they said it was like 11 million people worldwide in the United States, that attended, protesting, all the signs, all the works, all the fixings. It went pretty well. I think there was like maybe one or two incidents where maybe someone lost their life. Sad situation there. But other than that, a lot of people turned out and stood up for the United States, which is what the United States is. It is a melting pot of people from all walks of life, all nationalities, not just white people. So I'm so glad that it went very, very well. And it was a great turnout. The No Kings protests, known as the No Dictators or No Tyrants protests, were a series of demonstrations that took place on June 14th, which was last Saturday, the day before Father's Day weekend, before Sunday Father's Day. Um, it was largely in the United States against Donald Trump's policies and actions during his second presidency. So I'm so glad that it went the way it went, and people definitely showed up. I mean, we are posting, we are making phone calls, we're doing shows to show that this is what we're not in support of. We got to get him out of there fast because right now he's trying to make a decision in 2 weeks if he's going to intervene in the Israel Iran war situation right now. He should not be president. We wouldn't be in this mess. I believe if Kamala had won, we would not be in this situation. I want to leave you with one of the videos, another guy that I love to listen to, Paul Lance. He is what I would consider decent white folks. He's not white supremacy. He stands with the people, and we definitely stand with him. He gave his commentary on what he thought about the protests and how proud of he is of the United States, of the Americans that have stood up, for what we believe in, and we got to keep standing. I always like to say in my videos, my political videos that I do, um, everyone that is white is not bad. It's the white supremacy people, neo-Nazi people that share the same color as decent white folks. They're the ones that are bad. White supremacy, neo-Nazi, MAGA maggots. That's what I like to call them. But everybody that is of white descent, they're not like that. And I always say it's good to know people by their spirit. And this guy, he's a great guy. I listen to a lot of different commentary from a lot of other um, decent white podcasters that are very, salt to the earth, good people. The same way, all black people ain't good. Some are good and some are not. It's in every race. There's good and there's bad in every race. So always get to know people by their spirit and by their fruits and really check them out and see how they move. And that'll tell you who you are dealing with But I'm so glad that the parade for Donald Trump was a flop and the No Kings protest was on point, just what we needed. And hopefully midterms we can turn this thing around because this is not good. We got to get him out of there soon. I will see you in the next video and stay tuned for the Paul Lance video, giving his commentary on the No Kings protest that took place last Saturday, Father's Day weekend, June 14th. I'll see you in the next video.
I'm so proud of you guys. I know it sounds cheesy. I am. America showed up yesterday. You know what we did? We said we're not going to be bullied. We're not going to put up with your crap. This is not your country. This is our country too. I saw so many introverts, like the best man at my wedding. He's just about as introverted as you're going to get. Served this country. Went out there. And he showed up. Yeah. I had many other friends that showed up for the first time ever. I've seen so many videos of people that went for the first time and they were just crying. They were so moved by how many people showed up. What's happened is there's so much, it's the lack of empathy from the MAGA white nationalists, the white supremacists, but they're so angry. It's easy to lose hope sometimes, and you think that that's a larger chunk of the country. It's not. There's a lot more of us than there are of them. And I came to realize two things yesterday, other than we're not going to be bullied. I saw this sad, lonely, pathetic little bitch of a president with his orange makeup in the rain as it was running down his face, eating his Big Macs and drinking his Diet Cokes. The Klan leader in chief. Sad that nobody showed up to worship him and kiss his ass. And I looked at his crowd, and it's all white. And they're just not wanting to let the patriarchy go. And then I saw 11 million people. Black, Hispanic, Latino, Mexican, Cuban, Asian. The whole damn spectrum of what America actually is. And you know what they said? You know what I heard? We're not going the fuck back. That's what I saw yesterday. We're not going to be bullied. We're not afraid of you. We're simply not. I'm so proud of everyone who went out there. There's a lot more of us than there are of them. And the second thing that I realized yesterday was that those white supremacist MAGA supporters with their Klan leader, they want to worship the flag itself. The symbolism of their version of what America is, which is white America. They want to worship the flag and sing to the flag and make it a religion to the flag. And then on the 11 million people that showed up and chanted and cheered and danced and that were joyous, we stood up for the people that the flag represents. And I think that yesterday is the most important thing that I learned. Last week, on Wednesday, I went to the protest in Las Vegas at the ICE detention at like 7 p.m. It was right off of Fremont Street. Thousands of people there. I was one of the few white guys there. You know what? They were the sweetest, kindest, joyous people. They were chanting. They had on the beautiful quinceañera dresses. Little kids were over there. They were representing their colors. People were going up and down, standing on the seats in their sunroofs, holding Mexican flags. And then I saw one flag that was half American and half Mexican. I'm like, you know what? To a lot of white MAGA, these little racists, that would offend them. America first! America first! Well, first of all, this isn't our damn country. This was the Native Americans. Part of the land was Mexico. And then the Hawaiians also. We took their land, and hell, we even took the damn black people from Africa. So no, this isn't our land, it's someone else's. We just took it over. So that's the first thing. You could both love America and be proud of your Mexican heritage, or your Cuban, or Hispanic, or European, or Australian, or whatever the hell it is. That's what America is. It's a melting pot. And I'll leave you with this. And this really struck me, and I haven't been able to shake it out of my head. Those Latinos at the protest love this country more than you, MAGA. Because they're not bigots and racists. They don't treat people differently based on the color of their skin. They treat people and they love people based on the context of their character, about who they are. And that is what being a goddamn good American is. You might be able to learn something from my ignorance, but I don't think you will, because you're too damn ignorant and racist and bigoted to actually see it. I'm very, very, very proud of everybody that showed up. We're going to get through this dark time. And for the introverts, I understand that it's scary. But there's people like me, people that are going to come out, like the Neos and the Catardines and the V's, just people, just regular people that have the fight that I do. And we're going to come out and we're going to change this country. And I understand that it's scary. Don't let them steal your joy. They're insecure, they're sad, and they're lonely. And the only way they view happiness is by making other people feel lonely and dark and empty on the inside like them. Don't let them do that. You hold on to your joy. You have something that they don't have, that they're emotionally incapable of having. Remember that. They're jealous of your happiness and your joy because they lack basic human emotions. Don't let them steal it from you. You're on the right side. Proud of you, America. Peace.